Hi, welcome back to another episode of Teach with Meech. I am Miss Meech, a certified teacher and reading specialist. I also have a master's in curriculum and instruction. So I have heard from moms, where do I start with teaching the alphabet? So I have gone ahead and created a free curriculum of letter of the week on guiding you through how to teach the alphabet. Before we get started though, I have a cute little story. As a teacher, you always kind of cringe when you ask for, hey, what starts with this letter? You can only imagine the responses that we get as teachers. So I had sweet little friend. I really didn't expect to have a strange answer or a concerning answer from him. And I'm like, okay, so the letter of the week was J. And I'm like, all right, my friend, what word do you have that starts with the letter J? And he's like, Jack Daniels. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's not really school appropriate. He goes, what? My dad drinks it all the time. And I'm like, okay, and you know what? That's great. That's an adult drink. I totally get that. He was so heartbroken that I wouldn't put it on the chart. Can you imagine the principal walking in and seeing Jack Daniels under J, letter of the week? All right, so let's get started. So you're going to be teaching about a letter each week. Some kiddos it might take less than a week, some kiddos it might take more than a week. And when I say a week, it's to fit into your schedule. Some of you are only teaching 4 days. So whatever fits into your schedule. I didn't label it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I labeled it day 1, day 2 through day 5. And when you get to day 5, it explains what to do if your kiddo still doesn't get it quite yet. Totally common, not a big deal. Everyone learns at their own pace. So the first thing every day is to trace the letter of the week. So you need to be watching to see if they're doing it correctly. I have some kiddos writing from right to left, so writing it backwards but not reversed. And so just make sure that they're writing it correctly, and they'll do this every day as well. You are also going to have them recite the alphabet every single day. You are going to have them physically point to the letters. You want them to be able to make a connection. If they're pointing in the air to the alphabet, you may be thinking they're pointing to the right letter. They may be thinking that they're pointing to the right letter, but they could be pointing to the wrong letter altogether, and that could get ingrained into their brain, and so that could really mess them up. I created you an alphabet chart where the pictures match the flashcards that I created for you as well. All right, now the meat of letter of the day is the anchor chart. Now an anchor chart is just a chart that you create with your kiddo. And so as a teacher, I'd be standing up in front of the class going, all right, my friends, what word starts with the letter B? And so I usually start with a letter that has meaning if I'm doing a smaller group. So like for you, you would probably start with the letters of their name. So for an example, I have started with the letter B. So I would have the chart up. I wouldn't have this filled out already. You do it with your kiddo. So you have them give you the words, and then you write out the words correctly, not using inventive spelling, using correct spelling, and then a picture of whatever word they've given you. And so come up with about 6 words. And as you see, I have plenty of room to write more words. This is just day 1. You're going to come up with about 6 words. That's it. With the anchor chart, you are going to hang it up. Also, for each and every day, there are video suggestions. It's great to give them videos that have catchy songs. And so I've put 3 of the suggested types of videos that I recommend in the curriculum. I've also put a suggestion of an art project for each day. And that completes day 1. Write your name. Day 2, you're going to have them listen to the videos. That can happen anywhere through the day. This should only take about, 15 minutes tops, depending on how quickly they write. You're going to get out your anchor chart. You're going to add another 3 words to it. If your kiddo doesn't recognize the letter of the week yet, you're going to hand them whatever flashcard it is for letter of the week. These would be cut out. You're going to hand them whatever the letter of the week is to take around with them, as well as the I Spy, the ABC letters, and have them go around the house finding, shampoo or food with the letters so they can learn to recognize it in the words. I also created a 2-table find the letter. So in this one, you can see that there are several A's in there. I've given you blank ones to go ahead and create whatever letter in there. You're just going to give them some capital and lowercase of whatever the letter of the week is to help them recognize the letter in between other letters. On this day, I have created a maze of the letter of the week. As you can see, this is also for A. And then you would have them color in the A's, and it will be attached somehow, and it will go all the way down to the bottom of. Also suggested on this day to get magazines or pictures off the internet for them to hunt for the letter of the day. You might need to provide them the flashcard for the letter of the day so they can remember what it looks like. So all the days are pretty similar, but there's a reason for that. Repetition is key. Making things fun helps them remember. And so with this curriculum, it gives you the basics. It gives you suggestions of what to do. So I know a lot of you out there were looking for, how to start the curriculum for learning letters for your kiddos. I hope this has helped. If you liked this video, go ahead and subscribe. If you need any other help with it, please feel free to contact me at teachwithmeech@gmail.com. You will find this free curriculum on my free worksheet page at teachwithmeech.com. And I hope you have a fabulous day.